Shawn is a lot older than me. He took advantage of me. He knew exactly what he was doing. I'm here to show everyone that Shawn did rape me. This is hard.
I was accused of rape of my sister-in-law. She spent the night. That evening, we were sitting on the couch, smoking, chilling, watching TV, and then my fiance get up to go use the bathroom. Now she came, like I was sitting on the couch, but she came and like tried to crawl on my legs, so I pushed her back.
Everything was fine, everything was cool, until like we went up to fall asleep. And I laid down on the couch.
I seen her laying on the couch, I rubbed her foot. I touched her foot because I was trying to make a move. The whole time she was there, she was like doing little stuff, teasing me. Like she'll walk around with no, like a shirt on, no bra, you know what I'm saying, like see-through shirt. She had like some little tights on that show her crotch.
Shawn's lying about me flirting with him, but even if I was flirting with him, that doesn't give you an excuse to rape me.
I took it as like she wanted to have sex, like she was like telling me on some sneaky type stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I went to bed. I had the blanket on me.
I rubbed her foot. She didn't say move or nothing. I had stepped closer to her. She turned over sideways on her right side because she laying on the couch. So I laid beside her.
I'm a heavy sleeper, so I didn't really feel no blanket come up off me until I felt my pants being pulled down.
She never said no. She just arched her back. So like that gave me full access. So I went on and we had sex.
I said no. I remember I kept saying no multiple times. And he just did not care still.
We had sex, so probably like after like a minute or two of us doing it, you know what I'm saying? I thought I heard my fiance get up.
I couldn't really move because he had his hand on my back and I was face down on the couch. And he kept telling me like, be quiet before I wake up my sister. And he just did not care. He just kept going and kept going until he was finished, and then he just got off me and just went back in the room.
Next morning, I got up. I'm about to cook everybody breakfast. Me and my fiance, we got in a little argument about something, but it ain't had nothing to do with Shanelle. I don't like to argue. So I left. Like 5 minutes up the road, I get a call. She like, damn, you raped my sister. My theory is we had sex, right? I know I was wrong for it, you know what I'm saying? But when we argued, I guess Shanelle thought me and my fiance was arguing about her. I guess she thought that I told my fiance we had sex. When I left, I guess she tried to save her own ass and be like, well, he raped me, and so she wouldn't look like, oh yeah, I came on to your man. They want to call the police, but I was like, all right, call the police. I told them to call the police, pursue the charges. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I ain't rape her, so we can go with it.
I talked to the police, but I chose not to press the charges because I don't want my sister to feel like I'm breaking up her family. Like, even though the situation happened, I still had that in the back of my head. Like, I really want my sister to be mad at me.
I was molested as a young child, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I know how it is. Like, I know if somebody molest you or rape you against your will, you ain't gonna, you gonna be in the shell, or like I was in the shell, I was depressed.
It affected me and my sister because instead of believing me, you still moved him back in and lived with him for months after the situation happened.
It's important for me to clear my name because at the end of the day, my family is on the line with this, you know what I'm saying? Like my fiance, we have a child together, like biologically, and I have 2 stepkids. But I'm just here to prove that I ain't raped this girl.
I don't wish this on anyone at all. And this is the worst I ever felt out of my whole 20 years of living. It's just, I just want to get this over with and prove to my family and my sister that I've been telling the truth and I'm still telling the truth. My sister chose my rapist over me.
Is there one person that you believe more than the other?
No, it's not that. It's just, I don't know who to believe. Like, I feel like I'm stuck in the middle.
How long ago did this happen?
Almost 2 years ago now.
So you've been living with this for a long time, dealing with this. How did you first hear about this?
Shanelle came in the room and told me after me and Shawn was arguing. Last summer, she had came to stay with us for about a week and a half. She was helping me with the kids and helping around the house. And me and Shawn we were smoking one night, and I had went to go lay down. And the next day I woke up, and me and Shawn were arguing about something. I had said something about Shanelle's name. And then he left, and she came in the room and told me, called Shawn, like, you raped my sister. She's saying that you raped her. Like, what's going on? He just kept telling me he never raped her. He never even touched her. So there was nothing he could say.
But at some point, he did confess to sleeping with her.
Yeah, when the show called and said that we were going to come out here, that's when he finally told me that he slept with her.
You had a break about 3 years ago, and he sent some text messages to your sister?
They were texting back and forth and flirting with each other. And he sent...
Who told you this?
I seen it with my own eyes. She showed me a picture of his penis.
You're a liar.
What am
I was
lying
never
about?
flirting with him.
I never said
I
you
showed
was
you the
flirting with him.
messages. I showed you the messages. I didn't just send a picture of his penis. I
said
showed you the messages.
I never said
I was
you
never
sent him a
flirting
picture
back.
of
I was never
anything.
flirting back. You know he raped me. I'm not gonna lie
How
about
do I know that he raped you?
I'm not gonna sit right here after a year, 2 years, saying that your boyfriend raped me.
I don't know anything. How do I know?
What do I look like?
How do I know?
And then you just sitting here sticking up for him. You're not.
How am I sticking up for him?
You're not doing anything.
At the end of the day, you're the one who keeps changing
and then
your story.
even after the fact, if I found out my sister got raped by my boyfriend, he was getting not coming back.
You never pressed the issue. Like
the night before, my said that he saw him walk in the room. I was sleeping in the kids' room. Then the next day, I slept on the couch. I felt him pull the blanket off me. Well, I didn't feel him because I was sleeping. What I felt was him behind me. I tried to push him off. I said no multiple times. He still went ahead. He kept saying, let it be, let it be, let it be. After he raped me, he just went back in the room. I then texted him and asked him, why did he do that to me? He apologized to me, and he told me he'll never do that.
Ain't no
First of all, you know what you did. You talking about, you said that it's consensual. How was it consensual?
First of all.
How was it consensual?
First of all, when
you said
we
you
was about
tapped my foot, but I was asleep.
How
you tapped my foot and I was asleep?
You was not asleep. She was laying on the couch playing on her phone. So when I walked out there,
you tapped my foot and I was asleep?
I rubbed the foot. So when I rubbed the foot, she looked at me. So I rubbed the foot again. It was still no type of get off me or none of that.
You said I climbed on top of you to my mother?
Yeah,
just like you said I climbed on top of you?
That was early that day, and I pushed her off me.
But I thought I arched my back.
So that night.
But I thought I arched my back.
So that night, after the second time I rubbed her foot, I stepped closer to the couch. She turned over, so when I laid beside her, she arched her back. That's when I put her pants down, we had sex. I thought my fiance was coming out, so I jumped up, and she went to the bathroom. I went in our room. We got a bathroom in our room at our old house. I went to the bathroom, washed myself, and I laid down. The next morning, I got up to cook breakfast. Me and my girl got into a debate, and I left, because I don't like to argue, so I left. I get 5 minutes up the road, she called me like, damn, you raped my sister.
Did she ever tell you no?
No, she turned over and arched. That's when we started having sex.
So she never resisted?
No, she never resisted.
She never said no?
No, she never fought or nothing. Even after the situation
Did she
happened.
ever communicate yes?
She ain't never say yes. She didn't say nothing. She just turned over. Like, we both knew what was about to happen.
So did I arch my back or did I climb on top of you?
If I raped you, why you ain't press charges?
Did you send a picture of your penis to her?
No. I don't even remember 3 years ago. I know we was texting, but I don't even remember if I sent her a picture of my. You feel me? I never.
You just forget when you say your private parts?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Is it a possibility?
It might be, because we was flirting.
Are you kidding me? How do you not remember taking a picture of your own?
Listen, man, okay, at the end of the day, if I raped you, why you just ain't
You
police?
Why didn't I pursue the charges?
I'll say this.
Yeah, why you ain't pursue the charges and all this other stuff?
I'm going to answer this for you. There's a lot of women that don't pursue rape charges.
Okay, so why she didn't let her sister know that night, the same night that it happened, or right then, or why you ain't put up no fight?
I'll say this. One, her sister's with you. She's a young girl. She thinks.
Man, that don't matter. That don't matter.
Then if somebody raped you,
you gonna let that shit be known. You gonna let that be known right then.
Come on, bro. You cannot say what a woman is thinking.
I'm saying
after
though,
she's been raped.
Listen.
None of us can say that.
Okay, if
women don't report rapes, They don't pursue rape charges. You know why? Because they get ostracized, they get embarrassed, they become the offender.
Okay. At the end of the day, this is like really messed up. You know how I feel about my daughters. You know that. All I want is truth, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of stories that both of y'all saying is not even true. Because you know we talked.
Yeah,
we talked about it.
Yeah.
We talked about it, okay? You told me she got on top of you. This thing on the couch, I don't even know about the couch thing. I spoke to Shanelle the other day. Shanelle's clear word that she told me was that you told her
that we had sex.
She jumped on top of you and y'all had sex.
No, I didn't.
That's
Tell
what
her
Shanelle
that.
told me the other day.
I told her that. I said earlier that day we were smoking. Like it was probably like 5 o'clock. We smoked. Shanelle get up, go use the bathroom. She climbed on my legs. I pushed it back. But later on that same day, that night, that's when we had sex.
Oh, you need to ask Shanelle what she just told me. Two days before we came here, I said, Shanelle, so how do you feel about the situation? Because either how you look at it, that's still your sister. So do you think it's okay to be with a man that even if he did sleep with your sister, that it's okay? It's not okay either way.
Do you believe your daughter was raped?
Okay, how I looked at it, as I said this at first.
I'm the one that told her.
Hold on.
She's the one who came in when I came to pick her up and pulled me to the bathroom.
Do you believe her?
I believe my daughter. I'm going to stand behind her 100%.
Yeah. Do you believe 100%. She was raped?
She hasn't changed her story to me. Yes, I'm going to believe her. Okay. I believe her.
Yeah.
But as I said, I would hate that it's not the truth, to hate him and it's not the truth. But at the end of the day, I'm going to stick behind my child. It's my child.
The fact that he hid it from your daughter for 2 years, that he actually had sexual contact with her, and then 3 days before a lie detector test, by the way,
I did sleep with her.
I did sleep with her. Shanelle, by the way, your mother says that if he does fail, she wants him to go to jail.
She knows
that. I already know that. We all talked about this.
And I spoke to him about it too.
Okay, Shanelle came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked her, on that night in question, did you have consensual sexual intercourse with Shawn? She answered no. On that night in question, did you verbally or physically resist Shawn's sexual advances? She answered yes. On that night in question, did Shawn force himself onto you without your consent? She answered yes. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Shanelle told the truth. Do you know what consent is?
He know.
Man, yeah, I know what consent is.
He know.
What is it?
With her saying yes.
And she never said yes.
She never said yes or no. She just laid there.
So if somebody says nothing, hold on, please, everybody be quiet.
It was her body language.
I'm asking you a question. So if they say nothing, you take that as consent.
She turned over. So, you know what I'm saying? And Art said,
so
okay.
So somebody twist their body around, you take that as consent.
Man, she turned over and allowed me to lay there beside her.
You took a lie detector test, and we asked you, on that night in question, did Shanelle verbally or physically resist having sexual intercourse with you? You answered no. While having sexual intercourse with Shanelle, did she ever tell you no or to stop? You answered no. The results came back the same to your lie detector test. They came back the same to each one of those questions. And the results came back that Shawn did not tell the truth. If somebody raped my sister,
I'll be furious.
I might be in jail. Okay?
So
if somebody raped
my daughter,
the
security guards can come and break it up?
definitely be in. No, listen. Nobody's asking you to kick his ass right now.
Right.
But the man that you have a baby with, the man that you've stayed with for the past 2 years, for whatever reason, he raped your sister. And I hope that justice is brought to him.
Oh, it is.
And you get justice.
Oh, it is.
And I hope he gets what's coming to him.
Oh, he
will.
will.
Do.
Oh, he will.
Good luck to you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.